형! 큰일 날 뻔했다. 보고 있어요. 아이, 형. 오! 잘 듣네, 아.
Hey guys! No one was prepared, absolutely no one, for the chaos, excitement, and collective meltdown that happened the moment Kim Taehyung went live on Weverse and appeared on screen wearing a sleeveless shirt while casually playing basketball. It was one of those rare moments when an innocent little notification suddenly turns into a full global frenzy, the kind that only Taehyung can create. And honestly, it felt like the entire world stopped just to watch him being effortlessly adorable, playful, and devastatingly attractive all at once. The live opened in the most unexpected way. No dramatic entrance, no staged lighting, no fancy background, just Taehyung being Taehyung. Natural, unfiltered, relaxed, and glowing with that irresistible charm he carries without trying. The second his face appeared, ARMY barely had time to react before the camera pulled back slightly to show him bouncing a basketball with that boyish grin that always makes everyone's heart melt. But then, the real shock hit. The sleeveless shirt, the exposed arms, the toned muscles shifting every time he moved. That casual, dangerous kind of attractiveness that only Taehyung can turn into a moment that feels both soft and explosive. From the very first dribble, he was already radiating every possible combination of cute, hot, chaotic, and I know exactly what I'm doing to you. He was in full playful mode, jumping a little, spinning the ball in his hand, tapping it against the floor, and occasionally glancing at the camera with that mischievous look that says, "Are you watching me?" And of course ARMY was watching, millions of them, each one trying to process what their eyes were seeing while trying not to scream out loud. Taehyung has this rare ability where even the simplest actions become cinematic. Every time he lifted his arm to take a shot, the muscles moved in the most unfairly beautiful way. Whenever he tossed the ball toward the hoop, his whole posture shifted elegantly, like he was born inside a sports commercial. And when he missed, the cute little laughter that followed, soft, breathy, genuine, was enough to send fans into absolute chaos. Even his hair falling across his forehead added to the perfect accidental aesthetic that only he can create without effort. The comments section was unhinged in the best way possible. "Taehyung in a sleeveless shirt! Lord help! Why is he so cute but so hot at the same time? I can't breathe! Please, this is too much!" He's literally playing basketball, but it looks like an art film. "This man is the end of me!" And honestly, every single comment was valid. Taehyung wasn't even doing anything extraordinary, just playing around, shooting hoops, making jokes, but somehow the entire thing felt like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. He looked free, youthful, refreshed, and incredibly happy. There was something warm and comforting about watching him run around in that sleeveless shirt, like he was inviting ARMY into a quiet moment of his day, showing a version of himself that feels soft, playful, and deeply genuine. At one point, he dribbled the ball while humming a little melody under his breath, something he probably didn't even realize he was doing. And ARMY instantly latched onto it like it was a teaser for a new song. That's the kind of star Taehyung is. Even a hum is enough to send the fandom into a frenzy of analysis and theories. The live didn't have a scripted purpose, but it didn't need one. Sometimes the best moments come from pure spontaneity, and Taehyung excels at turning the simplest actions into something memorable. He also interacted with the chat in the most adorable way, reading comments, smiling softly, or widening his eyes in surprise, or making tiny playful reactions when he spotted a funny message. His expressions were so animated and warm that the screen felt like it was glowing. There were moments where he walked out of frame for a second, only to return with that surprised little gasp he does, like he forgot he left ARMY hanging. His presence filled the room, even through a phone screen, and the connection felt close, personal, and comforting. The sleeveless shirt also became its own storyline. Every time he lifted his arms, ARMY collectively ascended. The fit was loose, but not too loose, just enough to hint at definition while still looking casual and effortless. The fabric moved with him in a way that made every frame unusually cinematic, like watching a soft documentary about youth, freedom, and natural beauty. Taehyung doesn't try to look good, he just is good. His beauty comes from his comfort, the way he moves naturally, the playfulness in his smile, and the warmth in his eyes. As the live continued, Taehyung became even more playful. He tried trick shots, bounced the ball between his legs, pretended to be dramatic after missing, and even took a moment to run a hand through his hair, leaving ARMY completely breathless. His personality shined brighter than ever, that blend of sophistication, innocence, cheekiness, and charm that makes him such a unique and unforgettable figure in the industry. Taehyung has this extraordinary ability to make fans feel like they're part of his world, even in the smallest, quietest moments. The live soon turned into a global trending event. Clips started circulating instantly. Taehyung dribbling, Taehyung laughing, Taehyung stretching his arms, Taehyung looking directly into the camera with that devastating soft gaze. Every moment became a Viram highlight, and fans from around the world gathered to comment on how he manages to be adorable angel and dangerously attractive man at the same time. And honestly, this is exactly the magic of Kim Taehyung. He can be elegant at a fashion show, powerful in a campaign, emotional on stage, gentle at fan meetings, and then suddenly chaotic and childish when playing basketball on Weverse Live. He doesn't need to choose one version of himself, and we don't want him to. ARMY loves every side of him, every moment, every expression. By the time the live ended, fans were left with a mix of emotions: laughter, excitement, disbelief, longing, and of course, endless love. Many joked they needed time to recover. Others said it felt like a warm hug after a long day. Some said it was the best live he's done in months, simply because it felt so real and intimate. And they're right. Moments like these feel precious, like a little treasure that only those watching in real time get to experience firsthand. Taehyung in a sleeveless short playing basketball may sound simple, but to ARMY, it was a whole emotional journey, a whirlwind of softness and chaos blended perfectly through the warmth of Taehyung's personality. Kim Taehyung, playful, cute, hot, charming, natural, effortless, gave ARMY a gift without even realizing it. And that's exactly why the world loves him.